right. We're back. We are back. We're back. I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna get home till late because I work a full shift. It's gonna be like 9:30 by the time I can stream, and then I was like, you know what? I don't care. I want to play Donkey Kong. We are right back where we left off. No time wasting. We ended up here in the, what was it called? The landfill layer? It's a lot more desolate, much less of a warm welcome than what we've gotten before. Seeing all these pillars up in the ceiling reminded me of the centroid of the mechanism in Treasure Planet. I want to see what this says. All right, there's something strange about the ground here. We looked closer and made a surprising discovery. Small scraps of debris seem to have settled into the layer here, creating an unusual sediment. Strange, wiggly creatures spend their days swimming through these odds and ends. They have long, undulating bodies. When we asked, they told us that they are underground eels. There was no sinkhole, so we didn't know where to go from here. But the eels dug a hole for us, opening a way forward. Thanks to them, our quest to find the origin of us continues. There's gotta be something to the origin of the, of those stone people, right? Alright. Snap kick? Wayne, whatever you do, do not go monkey mode. Do not destroy all of the destructible terrain for dopamine. I'm gonna do all of that. Because it's been awesome so far. Going full Hulk Ultimate Destruction mode on this. How you doing tonight, Snap? I have been absolutely loving this game so far. This game looks so fucking good. Glad you've been enjoying it. Yeah, I'm having a blast. Like, this is, this was the game that sold me on the system. This was what I bought the console for, you know? I saw this, I got excited. I was like, new Donkey Kong game. And it's such a good format for this character, too. Like, it works so well. It's just so, like, gamey, I guess is the best way I can put it. Alright, got a bunch of those little squid guys down. Okay, I like that we can kind of see that there's more to go down to see down there. Let's see, this is one of those... Yeah, he's just gonna eat a bunch of the stuff. Make his way through there. I'm gonna collect some gold along the way. Nice! Alright, now we're in the middle pit. I swear I'll be asking for a picture of, if I see you at Meg. I was way too nervous last year. Oh, no worries. Oh, trust me. Like, I've gotten to meet a couple of fans, like, at conventions and stuff, and it is always a blast. I never mind. It's always fun to get to chat with people and stuff like that. I got to talk with someone at TMG this past year. His name was Anthony. Super nice guy. Very pleasant. Always happy to stop and say hi, take a picture, that sort of thing. Makes me super happy. So yeah, if you see me at MAG next year, by all means, yeah. Like, stop by, say hi. Like, I won't mind in the least. How was TMG this year? I really need to go again when I'm more prepped. It was, good. It was good. You know, so it's, my friends and I, like, it was fun catching up with everybody. It was fun, like, going there and hanging out and all that stuff. We collectively had a really great week. I'm gonna be honest, the actual, like, TMG convention itself didn't have a whole lot to do with that. That felt like kind of incidental after a point, I guess. I think it's also just kind of getting to the point where I'm like, my appetite for collecting is starting to fill up a little bit. It's getting too expensive. I passed up on a lot of stuff that I saw while I was out there, and I caught some cool stuff while I was there too, don't get me wrong. But I'm just like, definitely getting to that point where I'm just like, I'm feeling the restraint more with the stuff that I find at cons like that, and the price tags are getting harder to swallow. Let's see, any thoughts on Time Stranger breaking into a more mainstream market? It looks incredible. I am super stoked. I am super excited. I am thrilled to see, like, how much Bamco is really pushing it. Like, it feels like they're marketing the heck out of it, you know? I could not be more excited for Time Stranger. I think it's gonna be the game that, like, really takes what, like, Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory was doing and really takes it in a more, like, mechanically rich direction. How do I get to this thing that's in here? Oh my god. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I cannot wait to play that this year. Obviously, so obviously for this year, I'm planning on doing a review on release. It's not gonna be one of my big, giant analysis videos. Not in the vein of what I do for, like, what I'm doing for the other games as of right now. Largely just because it's like, I feel like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that right off the gate. Partially for spoiler reasons. Because these are more story-centric games, it's literally part of the, you know, the sub-series, is the story and stuff like that. But also just because, like, so much of what makes the Digimon games so interesting is, like, what the community does with them and what's discovered over time. And that's stuff that I want to analyze in retrospect. I also want to tackle my, larger analysis style reviews in release order from here on out. And so I will do a spoiler-free review. I'm not gonna go lazy on it. Like, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it plenty. But as for, like, one of those, like, big pick it apart piece by piece kind of videos, like, that's gonna be, like, when I get to that point in the series of retrospectives. That's fair. Hard time to care about collecting for sure. It's also hard to compare with the content of MagFest. Any other fest or con just pales in comparison. MagFest is still such a blast to me, man. Like, MagFest is truly something special. And I think, like, Snap, like you and I, that was, like, among some of the first, like, conventions that we ever went to. So that's definitely in a league of its own. I need to actually finish a playthrough of Cyber Sleuth. I've just been stuck in the middle game slump for like 2 years, and man, do I have gripes with the content and how it kind of, with the combat and how it kind of ruins a lot of stuff. The combat is interesting. That's one of the things that Hacker's Memory definitely handles better, in the sense that it actually challenges you more, because Cyber Sleuth's base combat is really very simplistic if you're, like, paying attention to the Digivolution mechanics. I found the Digivolving fairly, like, kind of addicting in that game. Like, it's actually a lot of fun to mess with, especially on the Switch version. When you can kind of brick the Digifarm mechanic, because when your system is in sleep mode, it's still counting time in the Digifarm, so you're just getting free experience. Makes it a lot easier, but also just, like, if you're farming, like, a ton of Digimon at once, and when you're Digivolving them and de-Digivolving them and, like, finding all the different routes for them to evolve in and stuff like that, I honestly found that a lot of fun. And so, like, just achieving new forms and everything was cool, but it felt like, because of that, most, if not all, of the combat felt more like a means to an end than, like a core part of the experience itself. Does that make any sense? That's kind of what I was getting from that. Hacker's Memory, on the other hand, does do more interesting stuff with it. Now, I will say, Cyber Sleuth, you're at a good point to be stuck in it, because once Chapter 11 hits, that game changes. Chapter 11 is the turning point for Cyber Sleuth. It's wild for it to go so far in, but that's why I think, like, Cyber Sleuth is going to be such a fun game to review at some point in the future. I love that game, but it's also, like, it's gonna be cool to actually take a more analytical approach to that and be like, hey, let's approach this a little bit more critically. Let's actually point out the flaws as they exist. Now let me point out like why I still like the game anyway. Sure, that's the point of my reviews. But, you know, I want to find that balance. I want to be like, hey, if I'm overall positive on this, I want to still see what the consequences of certain design choices are, and is it worth overcoming them? Can you like the game in spite of them? Can you like the game because of them? Sometimes the flaws add to the experience. I don't know. With Cyber Sleuth, that one's going to be especially interesting to tackle. I'm looking forward to that. Dude, game prices, retro, have been insane since COVID. And it sucks because they are just going to go up, but you are right, it's getting harder to bite the bullet. It's especially since, like, most of my collecting for video games now is, like, I've got a couple of franchises I really care about, but I'm also, like, I'm thinning the gaps on so much stuff. I've got all the Xenosaga games, except, okay, I don't have Xenosaga Freaks. I do need a copy of Xenosaga Freaks. But I've got, like, the core trilogy for PS2, so I got the hard ones out of the way. I've got Xenogears, and then, of course, like, all the Xenoblade games, because I'm addicted to those. You know, I've got my franchises I'll go hard for. I wanna get back to finishing out my Metroid collection. I got a copy of Snatcher this year. Like, I've gotten some big stuff. But outside of that, most of what my collecting is going towards is mostly Dreamcast. There's not a whole lot outside of Dreamcast I'm really going out of my way for. Let's see. Yeah, Cyber Sleuth combat is 90% flat damage and intelligence defense. So every Digimon that can't do that feels useless, which I hate because I want to have many funny guys. Noted, I'll push for Chapter 11, I suppose. Chapter 11 is neat. It's also just where the game just loses its goddamn mind. The thing is, like, I think that's something a lot of people, when they're trying to get new players to try out Cyber Sleuth, I think they really need to emphasize the fact that, kind of like Digimon Survive, there's a very heavy, like, visual novel element to it where there's a lot of reading. And that's just part of the experience. And I think a lot of people go into it just thinking, oh, it's gonna be, you know, I'm at the point where I really dislike saying it's Persona with Digimon, because it's really not. And I don't think that properly prepares you for just how much reading there is and how mindless the combat can feel. But thankfully there were a couple of boss fights that actually, like, there were a couple of boss fights in Cyber Sleuth towards the second half that actually make you, like, strategize a little bit more, and it's actually worth, like, oh, like, I need to actually prep for this and this. I need to actually make sure that I'm ready for this kind of effect, and how am I going to combat, like, this kind of issue, you know, that sort of thing. Also, I apologize. I feel like I'm letting every single comment I reply to send me into a ramble, but it's also like, yeah, these are good comments, good conversation starters. It's like I've marketed myself off my ability to speak about video games and my opinions on them or something. I forget that sometimes. Let's see, I really want to get physical English copies of Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory on Vita. Yeah, because, like, you can get the European copies, I believe. I think the like Vita version, like the English Vita version of Cyber Sleuth was only released in the States digitally. But I maybe it did have, like, a physical release in Europe. It's not Persona at all. Persona has much more mechanics going on. Yeah, and a lot of that is outside of, like, the sort of monster collecting or, like, you know, the demon, like, foraging that Shin Megami Tensei and Persona have. Shin Megami Tensei is a series that I would really like to give more time to. I actually have boxed copies of, I've got boxed copies of Shin Megami Tensei 1, 2, and If. And I want to slap them in my Retron 5 at some point. The only reason I have that machine is to dump, like, fan translations into those and play those, because I think that would be fun. I'm cool with visual novel elements, but man, I do not want to read about the protag and his two friends do Yelp reviews. Yeah. And I think I will say that, like, a part of that is setup, and there is a bit of a payoff to how much the first half of the game feels very slice of life, because it feels like there are actual stakes later on. Once, like, a core plot element happens, like, the stakes in, I would even say the tone of the game shifts a bit. It doesn't entirely lose its lighthearted nature. It definitely has that, and I think it's worth holding on to in aspects. I do also have, like, I also don't think Cyber Sleuth is an incredible story. There's definitely things I really like about it, but there's elements of it that I do personally find undercooked. As much as I enjoy that game, and I did come to really enjoy the cast, that's something that, like, again, I think Hacker's Memory was able to capitalize on just a little bit more. There's a reason so many fans talk about Hacker's Memory in such high regard. It fixes a lot of issues that people have with Cyber Sleuth. I love Cyber Sleuth, and I think a part of it is it's what reignited my interest in Digimon and what got me back into it. I hold a lot of reverence for it just because I got into Cyber Sleuth back when I was getting into college. There's a lot of nostalgic feelings that come with that game for me. So, you know, a lot of it is bias, sure. But it's also, it's just like, I do think that Cyber Sleuth is a good game despite its flaws. And I do think that it is easily responsible for, like, the resurgence in popularity for the Digimon franchise. I'm stoked for the Cyber Eden cards coming out next week. If I can get my hands on, I really want to try to get, like, 2 boxes if I'm, like, somehow able. And if I can, I might do a stream next week where I actually, like, open up some card packs. I think that'd be fun. Let's see. Hey everyone, how's your weekend and how's Bananza? Hey, Lazy Clay Gamer, thanks for stopping in. I am having a good time, still loving this game. I do want to see if I can find this third banana out here. I don't want to leave without that banana. I need to use my sonar more. Let's see. Always curious on how people tackle the their backlog. I've made peace with mine, but I personally like to tackle a stack at a time. Will allow myself to switch games, but not change their number of games. That one's tough for me. There's a lot of games that I would really love to play. There's a lot of games I would love to do videos about, but haven't really found a way to do that. Especially since, like, Digimon really took over how I do my content and everything. I make an exception for Skies of Arcadia. I need to talk about that game. I need to talk about that game. Did you see? I was just complaining, like, earlier this week about how we still haven't seen First Four Figures announce the Vice statue. And it's finally happening. They're finally showing it off. I think pre-orders go up, like, in a week or two. And I am getting that. I've got the girls. I need Vice. I'm so excited. Let's see, 1, 2, and If are rough to go back to. They're still very interesting. Check for fan patches that make the mini-map more accessible. I will do that. I do like to think that my excursions in game reviews as of late, especially tackling some of the old Digimon stuff, has definitely prepped me for specifically older JRPG jank. Like, there's a very specific nature to that, you know what I mean? Now, going as far back as the Super Famicom, that's a bit further back than, you know, than the PS1 Digimon games. But, you know. I've got a certain level of patience for stuff like that. Do you ever find yourself wanting to not make content on a game if it makes you feel, experience the game more organically? Yes, absolutely. There are definitely games that I have like that. I want to say that there was one that I played recently. You know, so I played through Xenoblade Chronicles X, and like the definitive edition that came out on Switch. And that was a game where I'm just like, I'm not streaming this or anything. I just want to play. I just want a game that's just, let me get involved in this. Let me just experience this firsthand. Now, it did inspire me to actually want to do, like, Xeno game videos in the future. Like, now I actually want to do, like, starting from Xenogears. Like, I want to talk about the Xeno games, like, on my channel. And it's X's fault. It is specifically X Definitive's fault. And, a part of it was, like, how much I absolutely loved the new chapter that they added and how they ended it. And, I can't say too much about it. And it's been driving me crazy because, like, it's either other people haven't played through it, so I don't want to spoil them, or other people did play it and they just didn't like it as much as I did. And I want to, like, say my piece. I want to, like, and I did a little bit of that on Ram of the Rocks with my buddy Cullen, where we actually got to talk spoilers about Chapter 13 and everything that it did. But that's not enough for me. I want to talk about it more. I need to do a thesis. I need to, like, actually explain, like, no, this is why this worked for me. This is why I think it actually works perfectly for what Xenoblade X is. And I think it's just, like, I think a lot of it, too, for me, was, like, people getting so hung up on, like, the answers to these mysteries that the story set forth. And the thing is, like, I think the 13th chapter does answer a lot of that. Maybe not in a way that a lot of people were satisfied with. Personally, I was satisfied enough with it, but for me, it was just like, it understood what the experience of the game was. Not just like the narrative experience, but like how I connected with the game on a personal level as a player translated into what I enjoyed about the story of Chapter 13. And there's a lot of that that went very hand in hand. It's just like, it's like why that game works for me, why Chapter 13 works for me as an interactive experience in a way that it may not have worked the same way if it was just something I was watching or reading. Like, I really gotta talk about X sometime. Nathan, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you helping me out left and right tonight, man. Let's see. Oh, Brendan, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Duder, I'm busy wrapping up edits on my next video, so I'll probably be mostly lurking, but wanted to say hello. All good. Honestly, I'm fine with people lurking. I think lurkers are unsung heroes. I like to be able to just create an environment in which folks can simply vibe. That is fine by me. I really want to finish Xenoblade 2 and 3. I've heard nothing but incredible things about Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a really good game. My personal favorite Xenoblade is the first one. I think I hold like a kind of a similar opinion that some other people do, where it's like my favorite is 1. I think the best game is probably 3. I appreciate 2. I honestly really like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but it's probably my least favorite of the series. Like, it's the one that I have to make the most excuses for, you know? It's the most that I have to, like, with stuff that I gotta overlook and just kind of, like, get past and just sort of wave away. 3 doesn't have as much of that, although it does have things that bother me that don't seem to bother other people quite so much. But, you know, that's fine. That's neither here nor there. And then there's Torna. Torna is a great game. Like, Torna is, like, a wonderful experience in its own right. That I greatly appreciate. I also think it paces itself and balances itself in a way that 2 would have benefited from. I honestly think that Torna, the DLC that got its own physical release, is a better game than Xenoblade 2. And I really like Xenoblade 2. I am a Xenoblade 2 defender. But it's my least favorite. It's my least favorite out of the series, if we're talking full games. Xenoblade is on the top tier JRPG I have ever played. Feels like it. Xenoblade Chronicles is such a special game. So I first experienced it on the Wii, but that was more me trying it. My first time actually, like, playing the game to completion was actually the 3DS version. I know people goof on that version, but it got me by, and I actually think that that game is a technical marvel. I think on the 3DS it looks and plays just fine. Like, sure, it's a crunchy experience, but it's something I actually really like about that game and appreciate about it is the crunchiness of it to a degree. I have probably played through Xenoblade Chronicles 1 3 times, like beginning to end. And I'm always itching for the time I can justify to do it again. I love that game. It's a special experience. It's a unique game, the likes of which I have never seen. Even as the franchise has gone forward, and I loved what it does with a lot of the things that made Xenoblade special to begin with. I still think that nothing quite scratches just how special the premise, the setting, the tone, the delivery of that original title is. Now, X is a kind of a beast of its own. X is a beast of its own for sure, and I've only come to appreciate that game more now that I've played the Switch version, because the Switch version really makes that game shine. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, like, does so much justice to the mission statement of Xenoblade Chronicles X. And that one is... X Definitive Edition is fighting for second place in my favorites out of the series. Absolutely phenomenal. Those games are great, dude. Oh, hello? Nathan, what are you doing? Oh my god. Nathan, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you so much, dude. You're the best. I remember checking that out from GameStop. Worked for GameStop part-time for 7 years. I was actually really impressed by how well it ran on the new 3DS. Oh yeah, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is such an impressive little game. That game should not run on the Wii. It shouldn't work on the Wii, let alone the 3DS. It's absurd. It's criminal.
We need a break.
I don't need a break, I need a banana. I want to know where that other banana's at. Yes. Ooh, banana. I love this game, dude. I know I'm just, like, yelling over this game, which let me know if I'm being too loud. It's like, there's gonna be the disconnect of me, like, hearing the game and perceiving it as loud. So, like, vocally, I'm gonna be trying to talk over it when, in terms of audio mixing, it might not make a whole lot of sense. I'm doing fine? Okay. I appreciate it. I am really enjoying... I'm really, really enjoying the hell out of this game. This is so much fun. I appreciate everybody that's been showing up. Everybody's been super active tonight. Y'all are great. Yeah, Xenoblade's gonna be the Xeno games. If I get to review those, because I'm definitely like, I reviewed a few RPGs on my channel now, and I'm gonna be reviewing more by the time the year is out, and that's something that I was always like terrified of trying to tackle, and now the idea excites me. And it feels like there's so much to say and to tackle, like, within, like, an RPG. Like, that could be a ton of fun. I would like to review more of them. So, I think, like, let's see. Did you do that ingenious Talos? Ingenious, wait, what? Am I dumb? What is this? Oh, okay, yeah. The lava Talos from Zelda, yeah. I ate him, Nathan. I inhaled his body, and then I punched his skeleton into oblivion. Gave him the forever suck. This year's been packed and it's not slowing down. Ghost of Yotei, Pokemon, Lost Soul Aside, and so much more. Oh yeah. Honestly, so Ghost of Tsushima is another game I would really like to play. Like, I'm honestly really interested in Ghost of Yotei. The Watanabe mode alone is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. The fact that they would even, like, make that. But I want to play Ghost of Tsushima first. You know what else is great? Freaking Astro Bot. I know people give that game crap. People joke about, like, oh, it's a graveyard of unused IPs. Hey, it's got a lot of very loving references to stuff, but I honestly think that the references are not the beginning and ending of that game. Like, I think it's a legitimately great experience in and of its own right. Like, it is just a good platform. I think it's a little unfair to only boil it down to what it does with, like, referencing other games. And I think it's worth, like, looking at what it does as a game on its own. I love Astrobot. Alright, come on over here. Hope you had a good time. I'm sure he loved every second of it. Alright, guys. Alright, come on. Come on. Get down here. There you go. I love the art and story of Souls games, but can I get into the combat? The combat can be a difficult one for me, too. I think the one that just clicked the best was Bloodborne. And I think a part of it was, like, just because, like, the parry mechanic is so well realized, and it's so easy and satisfying to get into, and if you can learn how to parry in Bloodborne, then you've learned how to win. Like, that, Bloodborne is also just paced, like, really well. I like that game a lot. I do need to get back to Elden Ring once I'm done with Donkey Kong, though. Let's see, better sonar. I will not say no to some improved sonar. Dude, you will love Ghost of Tsushima. Incredible visuals, great narrative, and so much detail in the world building. Astrobot is incredible. Wish we got more traditional levels as DLC and not all the challenge levels, but still enjoyable. That is true. I personally adore the challenge levels just because, like, I like how difficult that game can get when it really wants to. Because I love a good challenge in a platformer. I love for that stuff. And Astrobot gets surprisingly tough in spots. I appreciate that about it. It's got balls, but yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. I've got like the PS5 version. I think it might be installed on my PS5, so it's like I can play it at some point. I need to. It's like that, and I've been meaning to play Death Stranding. I've been meaning to play Death Stranding for years. Oh, there's a disc. I want that disc. Give me the disc. All right. I'll play my medieval click and point games that runs on broken tick systems and hella old Java spaghetti code. There's a part of me that kind of wants to re-embrace tradition and see how my old RuneScape account is doing. I know it's still out there. I remember my old account name and password. I gotta check it out sometime and see if I can actually still log on with that. Actually, do I remember my old password? I think I remember part of my old password. Oh dear. I guess I'll find out at some point. Let's see. I have Dark Souls 1 on Steam. Can share with family extension. Oh, I've got Dark Souls 1 on Steam. Also, the if you're trying to get into the Souls games, the PC versions are typically not the way you want to go. At least if we're talking Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 is although I think you can clean up a lot of the issues with mods. I think there's plenty of that out there nowadays. Let's see. I tried playing Death Stranding once, spent 4 hours going through mostly cutscenes, then the game crashed before I could save any of it. Stopped playing there. I think I had a similar experience with Halo Infinite when that came out. I remember like just kind of getting through the super hand-holdy tutorial area. I got down on the Halo ring. I used the grapple hook once the game crashed, and I was just like, all right, that's enough. I'm done. I was playing it through Game Pass at the time, which I don't even have anymore. I canceled my Game Pass years ago. Let's see. RuneScape 3, we could talk about it on the podcast. Death Stranding 1. Oh, Death Stranding 1. Sorry. There ain't nothing wrong with PC DS1. What you want about? Is there not? I could be mishearing things. I feel like that was something that people talked about a lot. I just remember hearing that, like, Dark Souls 1 on PC had issues, but it could just be people jabbering. Like, there might not be much merit to that. I don't remember. You know how, like, word is in the gaming sphere. People say things, you hear things, you just kind of accept truths. I don't know. There's too many video games to keep up with. I have just always been told that there's something wrong with the PC versions. But that could also just not be the case at all. Oh god. Okay, what is this little challenge about? Oh, I see. Alright, let's speed this up. Hey! Alright, that's 2 bananas. Oh god, I'm under. Alright, but where is 3rd banana? The original Prepare to Die version of DS1 was a bit janky, mostly due to high frame rate, caused it to get buggy, but remaster basically fixes that. Okay, see, that makes sense to me. I finally went back into Death Stranding, and I found it oddly therapeutic. That's kind of what I hear about those games. Death Stranding, to me, and I've said this to a couple of friends, where I'm just like, I think the main reason I haven't gotten into Death Stranding is just like, it looks exhausting. And Kojima's one of those game directors where I'm just like, he usually has enough interesting stuff going on with his games that I kind of give his like over-reliance on cinematic presentation a bit of a pass. Because sometimes it really works for me, but like for the but I need to be sold on it first, you know? I need that draw, I need that hook. And Death Stranding just looks like it's like, I don't know. I'm sure if I gave it a shot. I might get into it, but we'll see. I think that's the other thing, too, is also if we're looking from a narrative standpoint, so much of Death Stranding's, like, premise and its narrative just looks like it is not so much difficult to grasp, but more that it's just like, yep, this sure is weird stuff going on. How much of this is really gonna feel like it makes sense by the end? I don't know. Would you model your hyper-realistic 3D feet for Kojima? No. I think out of pure, like, not understanding the appeal of feet, no. I don't. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is Kojima a foot guy, or is that entirely a joke? I don't know. I feel like that's just spreading. It just feels so common these days. No face, just feet, easy money. Ah, there you go. Get that bag. Power to you, kid. Put that on the wedding cake. Stuff it in the cornucopia. See, I did play the Bouncer. I miss the edgy early 2000s Square, and goodness do I miss the simplicity of gaming in the early 2000s. Oh yeah, trust me, I've been thinking heavily about how I need to just play some simple chill games on stream some point. Like, we really got to do a stream one night where I'm just playing Outrun. I just got to do an Outrun 2006 stream at some point, just for fun. We found some rare garbage. Okay, so is it rare garbage or is it rare garbage? Well, that's neat. Whoop. It's kind of interesting, like, how far you gotta dig just to get to, like, a little civilization in this particular area. I guess you guys might be the, standard inhabitants of this place, huh? The eels? Do you know what that thing is? When I tried to touch it, Mom told me to stop. I really don't like that thing. It makes such a creepy sound. Careful, I think I saw Hero Brian. And just digging through the underground is Donkey Kong, and in the background you just hear flint and steel, flint and steel. Just echoing through the corridors.
Feel right.
Something doesn't feel right. Oh god! There's so many little guys coming after me. Hey, it's Grumpy Kong. About time you showed up. Let's get to work. Yeah? Yeah, what do we got going on here? Okay. We don't use that word anymore, Pauline. Oh god, there's so many little squids! Come on! Nope, nope, none of that. Enough, enough, die. What are you doing to its body? I am destroying it. I am turning it into debris. I am making it a thing that is now pieces of what it once was. And now, I will kill. Goopy Jello is raiding with a party of 2. What's going on, Jello? How's it going? What were you playing tonight? Are you just gonna sit here sulking? Is that you? Yeah? I fine-tuned, souped up, streamlined, but I was still no match for you. You two ain't half bad, you know that? Are we starting to develop a sense of respect amongst each other? Is that what's going on here? Our next scrape's gonna be the one, though. I can feel it. I'll finish the job next time. You can bet your entire life savings on it. Let's see. I think I'm going to fit in a retro game every once in a while just to detach. Simply turn on the CRT and press play. Highly recommended. I actually finally got a new CRT for myself recently. A buddy of mine sold me his Trinitron, and I'm very happy with it. It's a very nice television. Big upgrade from what I had before. It's super nice being able to throw stuff on there. Jello says, hiya, playing more and more Bananza. Sometimes I feel like DK is doing all the work and I'm just here for the ride. I definitely understand what you mean. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people streaming this game right now. Is that foreshadowing, Pauline? What do you know? What do you know about what's down here? Yes, give me the money. Give me the money that I never seem to spend. Racing layer? Hey, it's Diddy and Dixie! What in the world are they doing all the way down here? What does she know about rolling down in the deep? More than I do, I guess. Nice. Whoa, DK, it's been a while. Everything okay with you? That vortex blew us all the way here. We panicked when we realized we couldn't get to the surface, but guess what cheered us right up? The Ramby Rumble.
Ramby Rumble? That sounds fun.
Keen to try it, eh? Then head on over to the reception desk. Let's say hi to our buddies! Oh my god, it's you guys! Welcome to our rough and rowdy Stampede Way, the home of Dixie and Diddy's Ramby Rumble. Surprised to see us, DK? It's been a while, hasn't it? Okay, so we're acknowledging that other adventures have happened with these two. Think you're a little further than me, so I'll skedaddle, but have an amazing time. This layer looks like it'll be a blast. Well, appreciate you stopping by. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, like, don't spoil yourself if you don't have to. Didn't think we'd find you all the way down here. Candy Kong? Candy? Okay. Candy Kong is gonna be so jealous that the three of us met up. Speaking of meeting, looks like you found a new friend down here too.
You know them, DK?
You bet he does. I'm Diddy Kong. Nice to meet you. DK and I are best friends. We've been on a bunch of adventures together. And I'm Dixie Kong. I've been on a few adventures too, including one time when Diddy and I teamed up to rescue DK. Okay, so we're just straight up acknowledging DKC2. In other words, we're DK's original BFFs. Banana finding friends, and don't you forget it. So what brings you all the way down here? But we don't have any bananas to spare. Forget all of that, DK. You and your new friend here should enter the Ramby Rumble. Let's see, you're an old pro at riding Ramby. Oh yeah, hearing Candy Kong get referenced is, yes, Nathan, you are my banana finding friend. Speaking of which, I need to eat more of the bananas that are downstairs. I neglected to do that this week. Damn right you do. Diddy and I rule the Stampede Way. We haven't lost a single race. But there hasn't been much competition down here. We could use a real rival. The winner gets to stand proudly on top of that big trophy over there. There's some kind of tunnel underneath it that leads deeper underground. Whatever it is you're looking for, DK, that tunnel should help you get there. Alright, cool. So we got like an actual like specific challenge to kind of like set apart the standard fare of how this works. Alright, I'm down for some race. Some racing. It's almost like they know what's down there. I bet they do know what's down there. Look at this cute little Ramby thing. Look at that. Adorable little sculpture. All right, enter me in, coach. I take no small amount of pleasure in knowing that people who obsess over Mario lore will be upset by this. I'm like, to me, it's just funny. Because I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's Mario. Like, the continuity is not that consequential at all. Baby versions of Mario and Luigi participate in sports and races on a daily basis. None of it makes sense. It's fine. But at the same time, it is also just kind of fun to be like, okay, but how does this work? How does it connect? Like, it's more of like, it should be fun as a side thing to kind of wonder and to kind of like piece it together, but it's like, some people are treating it like it's the end of the goddamn world, and I don't get that. You'll be competing against the two of us, ready to race. Oh, let's see. Also, how does this game fit in the Cranky Kong is the old DK who stole Pauline in the arcade game theory? Okay, so that's funny because, like, people are starting to theory craft about that, too, because I'm pretty sure that Cranky Kong acknowledges his previous adventure with a plumber in this game. So, the idea is that in this game, like, Pauline has mentioned her grandmother, and some people are just theorizing it's just like, oh, okay, so the lady, like, maybe it was Pauline, maybe she was just straight up named Lady, is the original from, you know, the arcade game, and, like, this Pauline is her descendant or something. Maybe there's an answer by the end of the game. I have no idea. I also have a feeling that Nintendo doesn't care. Like, if the past couple of games have taught me anything, like, Tears of the Kingdom was cool because Breath of the Wild was trying really hard to convince you that the rest of the Zelda continuity all fit together into one. Like the timeline splitting off into 3 different sections never bothered me. In fact, I think it made sense, and there are certain aspects of that where I think that they actually work together really well, where different games were able to build off of each other in fun, connecting ways that were neat, and it just kind of like, it worked. Like, there was little things here and there that was just like, okay, so here's how you connect this world with this world, with this story, and here's how, like, you know, yada, yada, yada. It's fine. It's fine. It's not nearly as confusing as people pretended it was. Whatever. But then Breath of the Wild is like, no, all 3 of those split continuities tie back together into one new continuity that feeds directly into Breath of the Wild, and all 3 of that doesn't make goddamn sense. It doesn't make any sense. There's no point to it. Like, it doesn't benefit from, like, trying to do that. So I personally, as somebody who enjoys the lore, appreciated that Tears of the Kingdom gave up. Tears of the Kingdom was just like, nope, reset. It's its own continuity. We're not trying to tie it back in. It's whatever. We're just doing our own thing, and here's this story. Here's how this is, you know, here's this history as we want to tell it. And it felt like it offered Tears of the Kingdom more freedom because it wasn't trying to tie itself back into a previously established continuity. It you know. All right, then let's get our furry butts out on the circuit. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, there's a race. There's a race here. Hyrule Historia was always fanfiction to me. It's a lore that was made up after the fact. Fun to think about. So I actually disagree with that. There's actually, and it's a part of the reason why I would actually really like to get deeper into the Zelda reviews at some point. Because, like, frankly, if you're actually, like, looking at the story, like, the story elements as they exist, there are blatant, like, callbacks. There are blatant, elements of some games that are obviously directly tying off of, like, other games that happened previously. Ocarina of Time was also very, very blatant about the games that it was a prequel to. Like, if you don't care about the story, you're not going to notice or, like, really latch on to any of that, and that's fine. But also to pretend that that stuff wasn't there is simply a fallacy. Like, because it was, and there was a precedent for connecting lore. So Hyrule Historia was an attempt at just kind of like tying it all together. It's just like different games tied to each other in different ways. Like Twilight Princess has a lot of incredibly blatant callbacks to not only Ocarina of Time, but also specifically Majora's Mask. Hyrule Historia more like made confirmations of a lot of things that people had been able to ascertain over time. And then there are certain games that are just like trying to tie it into the rest of the continuity doesn't make any sense. Like Minish Cap is a good game. Minish Cap is a fine game. It's a fine story and everything. But if you try to like connect it as like a larger part of the core narrative, it really doesn't do a whole lot of service to like I don't know, like it's weird to like there need to be like an origin to Link's hat, you know what I mean? Like who cares? Especially since Skyward Sword came along and clearly didn't care about sticking with that continuity anyway. So you have some games that cared more than others, some games that like pick and chose like what parts of it they wanted to actually adapt and actually wanted to bring in, and then some that actually benefited from it. Like obviously, Wind Waker is very blatantly a sequel to Ocarina of Time, and it bases so much of itself around that fact. And the fact that it is a sequel at all, the fact that it is like building off of a world that had already previously existed, is even part of like the thematic elements of that story. There are connections, but not every game is connected to every other game. Wind Waker, the DS games, yeah. But stuff like Minish Cap is just like its own thing. See, that's where I agree. Is I'm just like, I would have been fine with like the idea that like some of these games should just kind of exist on their own. Like, who's really making an argument for like trying to connect Hyrule Warriors to the larger like Legend of Zelda timeline? Does the game even benefit from trying to connect it that way? That game is fine and fun in its own right because it is just its own little story. That's why I like Tears of the Kingdom so much. It just like, it has its own thing it wants to do and it does it well. And I think that if it worried too much about like tying itself back in, it's like, I think Tears of the Kingdom started digging The Legend of Zelda out of a dangerous narrative pit that Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild were starting to sink it into. I feel like this is a huge tangent that could go off into its own thing. I'm still waiting for him to start the race. How do I didn't notice the press start to start the race thing. I feel silly. Yeah, connections like that can damage the story experience. It's why I hate lore-obsessed people and things that enable them. I personally really enjoy lore, and I do think that it can damage certain aspects, but I also think it can be incredibly beneficial when treated well. If it's actually done well, it can be great. But if it's over-relied on, especially for a series that's been running for as long as something like Zelda, how many more excuses can you make for, like, the same version of Ganondorf, like, dying and coming back? At a certain point, you gotta tell your own story within it, otherwise it's just gonna get stupid. But there are ways that, like, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker actually used, like, lore connections as a benefit, and the game was enriched for it. It's never a one versus the other. It's just finding the balance in, like, what works best for which project, I personally think. Okay, so I think I need to destroy this stuff so I can actually... Okay, yeah. I misunderstood everything. I was so busy talking about Zelda lore that, I missed how this game is played. Alright, I think we got this. Let's see, can we... Hell yeah! They use the little Mario Kart victory sound. That's great. I like that.
Yeah, new record.
No way, you actually beat us at our own race? That's so frustrating. So frustrating, I thought we were gonna win for sure. Well, fair's fair. I'll tell you how to get to the top of that big old trophy. Cutting it close there until the final lap. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to win that, actually. Just launch yourself up there from the top of the winner's podium. Well, that's fun. I think the game earned its one layer that was just like the one little mini game.
Whoa, that trophy is huge.
That is very large.
Really, Void? Even here?
Hang on. How much of this gold can I collect? This is dangerous. What if I just started collecting all of it? Who's gonna stop me? Listen, I know there's an objective up there. However, I could also be screwing around right now, which also sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, fine. We'll progress the game. I had to, in the middle of that, I had to put my little Monster Hunter V pet to sleep. I've got a little Rathalos there, but he got tired because it's his bedtime. So I had to make sure he was tucked in.
Got to see her friends again. Racing with Rammy was fun too. I guess life down here wouldn't be that bad. But if I don't get home, Grandma will worry. Do you have friends waiting up there too, DK?
I think we established that I, in fact, do. Candy Kong is up there. More importantly, Funky Kong is up there. I have to get home to Funky Kong. Oh, that's a little different. Normally we go towards the light at the end, at the bottom, and kind of emerge from there, but this time we went into a dark little pit. Radiance layer. Getting pretty deep. Oh, okay. No, look at this little snake guy. Sup, buddy? Thank you for saving me. I must tell you, a sinister fellow showed up here earlier. He stole our precious light source and then left. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the long S hold thing. That's obnoxious. That uncivilized fiend and his friends slithered below. I like that guy's little monocle. Very stylish looking dude. Yeah, here, come over here. Nothing bad will happen to you. Put battle line. Alright, come here, man. That's right, a little closer. There we go. Nah, we're not jumping down there just yet. That's way too soon. Oh. Let's see, what's that? Nice. Banana bird. Let's see. The moment we arrived, we sunk deep into the soft sands. We do not know how many years we spent immobile here. But eventually, we felt a tapping on our head. A long tube-like creature had mistaken us for ore and was attempting to dig us out with its tools. This snake, as it called itself, apologized profusely for its error and set about making amends. Lacking the arms or legs that other creatures possess, the snake used its tail to deftly extricate us from the sand. Nice. Okay, actually, yeah, I've got a lot of skill points. What do I want to use them on? Let's see. Okay, I can't upgrade that yet. Okay, we can hold on. We can hold on to our skill points for now. Alright, let's get some more of those bananas. Alright, let's go ahead and make us a little getaway down here.
It's our getaway.
Ooh. I like how that building the getaway revealed more back here. The synthetic sun you see from here used to shine most splendidly. The door at your feet would open with the sun's light. Okay. So they had a synthetic sun. Does every layer underground have one of those? Is that how there's like light under each place? Maybe. It's like every layer has its own kind of sky. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, the soundtrack has been phenomenal in this game. The ominous stake is blocking the path to the deeper areas of our realm. Worse yet, the key to unlock it is way up there. Even with my superb springing skills, I couldn't reach it. What to do? But you, with those muscles, if only you had springs too. Ah, you must go see the Elder right away. Okay, okay, so we're getting a snake power-up. And it'll have some sort of, like, spring ability. Like, launch ourselves. Ah. Okay, that was a mistake. I don't think I can fight that thing just yet. I want to keep building those getaways. Those getaways are helpful.
Time for a break.
Oh, oops. Sorry about the glass, guys. You didn't need it. Trust me. I like how every elder has a beard that's just made of bananas. If it isn't the celebrities everyone's talking about, DK and Pauline, I believe, the elders simply can't stop talking about you. I am the Snake Elder, obviously, and the rumors are true. I am a lighting artist of unsurpassed skill. But my portfolio doesn't end there. I am skilled in the musical arts as well. A brilliant DJ, you might say. Now tell me, what is it you seek? Say the planet core? Such a profound answer. You know where you want to go, and I respect that. But let's skip to the heart of the matter. You want to add my Snake Bananza to your private collection, no? Too bad. My little art collectors, the ancient record has been shattered. Destruction is art. Please, it's not like I did it myself. Actually, I think that would have been interesting if they had been like, oh no, we actually broke our own record for the hell of it. Banksy style. This crass fellow named Void broke the ancient record into 4 pieces. Then he tossed the pieces into my renowned arts installations. Uncultured, uncouth, how dare he treat my work with such disrespect? Bring me all 4 pieces of the ancient record, and then I'll teach you my Snake Bananza. Well, that's the most pieces any of these records have been shattered into. We had one that was like in 3 pieces, and then we had a couple that were in 2. This is one of the Elder's most illuminating art installations. It's called the Pitch Dark Pit. As with all artistic endeavors, there's more than meets the eye. Shall I enlighten you? The Pitch Dark Pit is an exploration in darkness and thus ignites one's respect for the light. When immersing yourself in the exhibit, a glowstone may reveal the deeper meaning. Just don't let it expire. Don't tell me I don't know. I don't know what to do. I like that my little bow tie is glowing. Okay, so they mentioned a glowstone, right? Was I supposed to grab that on my way down here? I think I was supposed to grab a glowstone before coming down here. Or maybe it's just those springs are just doing the job for me.
Here's a record piece.
Okay, just gonna skedaddle back over here. Oh, okay. I don't know why those are suddenly glowing now. They weren't doing anything the first time I approached them, but that's fine. That's fine. This is the Elder's hottest art installation. It's called the Sizzling Sun Bath. As with all artistic endeavors, there's more than meets the eye. Imagine a scalding pool filled with the essence of the synthetic sun. This is the molten heart of the Sizzling Sun Bath. To immerse yourself in the exhibit, make your way around the precipice. I know how to read. God, it's been a long day. Make your way around the precipice of the pool. Reflect on the importance of balance as you take care not to miss a step. Or be an elephant and suck up all the lava. Weren't counting on that, were you? That. Oops. Alright, let's see. Can I grab that real quick? Banana. Oh, God. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It was worth the hit. It was just a temporary sacrifice. It was all necessary.
Just 2 more.
This is one of the Elder's prized art installations. It's called the Sidewinder Slide. An enormous exhibit, it calls to mind a snake's tail, but one must touch the sleek scales to explore it, to fully experience it. Simply grab the surface and slowly slide down. Think upon the symbolism as you go deeper and deeper still. Once your journey concludes, use the barrel cannon to return. You know, this is actually, I've toyed with a concept like this before, where you could take an environment in a game, and you could do something like an art museum. Give the structure a sense of place, give it a sense of like purpose within the world. Makes it more fun to explore. So I like the concept that's just like, yeah, these weird environments and everything, they all exist for the artistic purposes of this guy who just wanted to like mess with like the symbolism of all this stuff. Like that's fun. I like that. Yeah. The very brief little shock sound. I had a feeling there'd be a barrel at the bottom of that. Well, dang, that's already 3 out of the 4 pieces. That was quicker than I was thinking that was gonna be.
Only 1 left.
Now, where is the final piece? Maybe it's up here. Oh. Yep, make another getaway. And hydrate. Everybody drink water. Yes, you two, do it now. All right. Yep, let's go ahead and fill up on the apple juice. We're gonna need it. And on the melon juice. And sure, let's get some red balloons for the road. And of course, we always leave a tip. It's just proper. I mean, tipping culture could easily end if, you know, employees would just pay the people working for them, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's fine.
Look at this itty bit of glowstone. It's so
What?
tiny, but I can still see its light. Oh, it's melting away. Little by little, It's almost gone. Come on, little glowstone, you can do it. Oh, that's it. Lights out. I guess that's my cue to go to sleep. Good night.
Y'all keep referencing the glowstones like it's a thing I should know about. And I don't.
You dreamed about bananas, didn't ya?
I don't know about the glowstones. Are these the glowstones? Ah, okay, so it shrinks over time. Look at that stupid face. Anybody that's worked with me before knows that I've made that face. This is one of the Elder's esteemed installations. It's called the Slithery Zipline. As the name suggests, it's a zip line and also a sweeping journey through light and dark. Very inspiring. We usually provide a slippery iron chunk to those who want to experience the exhibit. Alas, we're out of stock. I suggest you acquire a scorpion chunk, which can be extremely hard, like slippery iron. Let's see. There we go. I think that's what I wanted. Oh no, wait. I want banana. I want banana. Give me oh god. What happened? How did this happen? It'd be funny, awesome if DK broke into song with his Donkey Kong Country TV show singing voice. That would be great. I've got a feeling Nintendo's never going to acknowledge that animated series ever. Come on. Over this way. A little further. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay. I completely missed that part of the puzzle here. So it only stays hardened and reliable when it's in the darkness. If it passes through a glowstone, it loses that property and becomes like a soft soil. So I have to keep it away from the light or it's gonna disintegrate. So that's why it was doing that. I really like that they didn't spell that out for you, or that I just missed that. Like that was actually a fun little thing to kind of put together for myself. Yes, Nathan, you're very funny. That was a legitimately neat puzzle. I like how that came together. And again, I like that they don't spell it out for you. Here, before we go over there, bear with me just a second. Well, no, I don't want to lose track of this. I can go in a second. Who knows? This power-up might help actually get that. I just noticed that banana up there, and I want it. This is it. This is our last Bananza transformation. There we go. She's got her confidence. She's not hesitating anymore. I like that. That's cute. A true cool kid. Snakes don't have arms. What is this? Then again, gorillas also don't transform into snakes, so you know. Okay, so I've got a proper double jump. And a charged jump. Make it in the air. Nice. Okay, so we got slow-mo powers too. That's interesting. Everyone knows that snakes can make everything move in slow motion. That's one of their defining traits in the animal kingdom. Maybe it's because they slow down and hang on their S's. See, they don't actually do that. You're just perceiving it that way because they are slowing you down.
If we keep this up,
we can make this work. It's fine. We'll get through this together. Let's see, how enlightened of you to know about the Banandium root. Now let me let you in on a little secret. Do you know what that shiny thing there is? That golden root is a part of the Banandium root itself. Okay, that's fun. We've been seeing those since the beginnings. I honestly didn't think much of it. I thought it was just gold in the shape of bananas. It looks like this game is taking inspiration from Kong vs. Godzilla, where there's another world at the core of the Earth. The old hollow Earth. It is said that roots like this come from the planet core where the Banandium root resides. It is also said that some of these roots grow all the way up to the surface.
Whoa! So all of the gold around here comes from the Banandium root?
Let's see. Yes, but sadly, I haven't seen a single new root around here in some time. My sophisticated intuition tells me something has gone sideways.
Doesn't sound good. You worried, DK? Well, we don't have a choice. We're going no matter what.
You are the curators of your own future. May the sun light the path you slither upon.
Thank you, Elder.
All right. There we go. Got that banana. Oh. Yeah, the objective can wait. I want that. All right. And I want this. Let's see what the... This is probably going to be like a snake-related challenge. Nice. Oh, I missed a banana somewhere. It's okay. I think I can live with that one banana that was over there. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Trust me. I said it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I said it's fine. Don't worry. Okay, whatever. We're going back for it. I want to know. I want to know where the other banana was. It's point of pride now. Gotta know. Where is it? Wait. There it is. Okay, I found it. There we go. All right, nice. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this one.
And we're back.
There, got all the bananas. Ah, hell yeah. Okay, now we can actually take these stupid things out.
There's a key way up there.
Ah, more bananas.
We did it. Let's keep going.
I love his dumb, goofy face. Alright, so what are the Snake Bananza power-ups? Jump burst. Do a charge jump by holding A. Will cause damage as you launch. Okay, I like that. I like that. Slow motion caused by holding Y to glare. Will last 60% longer. Perform a charge jump by holding A on the ground in mid-air. Okay. Okay, on the ground or in midair, so it just enhances the charge jump. Meteor punch after holding A. Okay, cool. I think we're gonna go ahead and add damage to the charge punch. I like that. There, before we go over there. Oh wait, I was actually trying to come out of that power up. I didn't mean to accidentally go into it. Yeah, I don't want to move on too quickly. Let's see what there is to see. Let's check some stuff out around here first, yeah? No need to get too hasty. This is kind of cool, though. I like finding out that there was a little bit more to these. I've been smashing these things around the game all game long. Never even thought twice about what it was. That's a simple yet neat little reveal. I like that. Oh, banana. Almost didn't see this.
Battle face on.
Battle face. Okay, so this is gonna be a combat challenge of some sort. Hell yeah. Okay.
Breeze through that one.
Did that pretty good.
That was fun.
Alright, what's your deal? Welcome to the chip exchange. Oh yeah, we got a lot of chips that we could exchange here. I do wish that the chip exchange process could potentially be a little bit faster. Like, I wish it could be like, hey, would you like to exchange this many, like, banana chips for this many bananas? And be able to just do it in chunks, instead of just doing it one by one. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, so does the cost cap at 100 for those? Interesting. I wonder if there's a limit to how many bananas you can get through the chip exchange. I feel like there could be. Because I would think that there's like a limited amount of bananas that you can collect in the game. Well, this is the last of these that we can get for now. And check that out, it gave us another skill point. So, how can we use that on? I don't really think I need to use that upgrade just yet. Okay, we're gonna hold on to what we have for the time being. Oops. I don't think I need anything from this stuff shop. Alright, what do we got down here? What is the gluminoid? Oh, it's these. Can I blow them up?
Okay.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Here, we're gonna start this over. We're gonna start this over real quick. I'm gonna go in with the elephant and then kind of use that to get the boom crap. Okay, there we go. All right, come on.
What an adventure!
Oh, sorry. Just Pauline just giggling as I like abuse the inhabitants of this place. What have we done to her? Guys, I think we might be a bad influence. Let's see. Surely you two miss the sunlight as much as I do. If you slither to the top floor of that tower there, you can restart the synthetic sun. The entrance to the tower is below us, but that brute has taken over. If you go in there, please be careful. Why do I feel like I could have potentially busted through there? Or I could have, like, cheesed my way to, I want to try something. I want to try something. I want to go back up there and I want to try something. How do I get back up there? We're gonna try something out. Wait, I've got a gliding mechanic. Yeah, can I not get through there that way? Or have they thought of that? Oh, it's probably blocked off by metal from the top. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, it was worth a try. We attempted to break the game. Isn't that what really matters? If Sonic Adventure 1 taught me anything, it's that boundaries are fake. Oh, let's go ahead and make a little getaway real quick. Rest up, replenish, get some bonus hearts. Hear one of Pauline's little stories.
Hey, DK, you awake? Those snakes came up with the fancy lights around the underground world. They're pretty, huh? You can tell they care a lot about things looking nice. Their sense of taste really shines through. It's very illuminating, wouldn't you say? Good night.
All right, we're dropping the kid down a hole. Away. Into the pit.
Got some goodsies.
Oh, cute. I wonder what this reminds me of. Excuse me? Banana. Nice. Okay. Ow. Right into the barrel. Not ideal. It's fine. See, I was trying too hard to do the punches when... I can slow down time. God, I kind of forgot about that part of the power up there. Work our way back up here when we need to. Okay, how does this work? Interesting. Oh, that's right. I can climb that. I'm stupid. That's how you do that. Alright, let's go get back to one of those melons. Beans.
Need a break.
There. I want this one. Here, actually, let's talk to you real quick. Stuff shop. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get replenished on a couple of things here real quick. Make sure we got plenty of apple juice. Make sure we got plenty of melon juice. And then we're gonna rest one more time and just refresh. Okay. Up and at 'em.
This is gonna be a great day.
Nope, not what I wanted.
I knew you could do it, DK.
Ah, okay, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh god. Okay, being able to use the glowstone like a weapon like that is a cool idea. Maybe if we use the glowstone on that? I think that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, let's give it a shot.
Steady.
Nope, I have no idea what I'm doing. Why did... That's a little weird. I don't know if I quite understand why using the... Well, I guess it's the eyes on the snake statue, but still, like, how does that immediately translate to use the glare thing that slows down time to flip a switch?
Sun is back.
I mean, sure, I guess, but that really just kind of feels like the thing where... That doesn't feel like an obvious solution in retrospect. That's more like a, oh, I guess that worked kind of solution. Yeah, I don't know if I like that one. Not the end of the world, but that one was a little weird. Aw, hell yeah, let's go. A lot of barrels and everything around here. Looks like we're gonna have to jump, man. get up those skill points. Oh, jumping like Jumpman. Man, they beat me. No. I made the joke first. I made the joke first, and then they did it. It's fine. I'm still funny.
You're okay.
There we go. Okay. That was cute. I like that. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make any, like, blatant reference to, like, how this connects to, like, how the original arcade game worked or anything like that. And honestly, they don't really need to. I think people are getting hung up on the fact that there's a lot of references to it in New Donk City in Mario Odyssey. I'm just like, it doesn't. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, this is where I came from. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Build a bridge. I got gold to spare. God knows I've got gold to spare. Alright. All kinds of... all kinds of doors can be opened, Ed boy. Now that the solar power is on. You'll find the passage to the lower layers down there. Oh man, look at all that in the background. That's cool. Oh, oops. What have I done? Well, look who it is. It's everybody's favorite. Yeah, we've done this song and dance one before. Once before. Alright, we can do this. And now we can slow you down. Get her, get her. Ow. Yeah, she was just about as easy the second time around. Yeah? Are you just giving up? It's just like, yeah. She's just quitting. She's just quitting being a bad guy. I keep the glasses though. The glasses. Come on. That's. Yeah. You know what? Fair enough. It's just like you get beaten down like twice. And you're just like, you know what? Nope. I see where this is going. It's fine. I underestimated that power of yours. It's remarkable. You didn't do anything. I did all the... Okay, no, to be fair. She did do the singing that turned me into a snake that helped me beat her. So, you know what? She contributed. That's fine. Never mind. I'm done doing business with that fool of a president. Okay, yeah, no, she's just turncoat. That's... fair enough. Which means I have no reason to get in your way. Okay. That's again, fair enough. After 2 beatdowns, it's just like, man, why even bother? Ooh, where are we now?
It's so bright.
Oh, banana. Let's see. What else do I want here? What else do I want? Bananza time hasn't really been a bother for me. You know what? Let's upgrade our apple juice. And we can carry lots of apple juice. It would be kind of cool if you could, like, move really fast through sand as a snake because you're just, like, slithering. High five, is that what you call it? Hey, it's DK and Pauline. You two turned the sun on, didn't you? I must tell you, a mean-looking fellow going by the name of Grumpy stormed through here. He was grumbling the whole way. I'm gonna clobber DK and Pauline real good this time. Anyway, he said something like that as he huffed off to the deepest part of our realm. Grumpy indeed. That's when all the nasty thugs showed up around here too. I'm sure nothing good is going to come of this. Is he making the ground shake too? So rude. Yeah, rude's the word, yeah. Are you different? You look different. Because you're not... Because we've got sunlight, so you... Okay, what hurts you? I want to be what hurts you. I just need to figure out how that works. Interesting. Okay, okay. I'll figure that one out. Dig to the bottom of the world, I want to see what there is. Open that chest, open this chest. Find more. Keep punching, destroy everything. Rain chaos. Get all the gold I can. There you go. I gave that little potted plant some light. We feel the light so warm, so warm, so bright. Please have this banana, and may it warm you from the inside out. That doesn't rhyme. I'm just going around finding crap right now, man. I want more things. I want to find more stuff. Gluminoid and Illuminoid. Oh, okay, okay. I need to get you into the dark and you into the light. That's how that works. Come on. Oh, okay. So I was under the impression that I basically just could not, like, touch them at all. But I can just, like, knock them into whatever element is actually going to hurt them. All right, we're making progress. We're learning things. We are learning how to cause harm. This is good. Mark, this is good news. Nice. Alright, time to wreck more crap. Where is more stuff? I want to find more stuff. Show me more things. I will find it all. Oh, found a big old fossil. I found a very big fossil. Hell yeah. Nice. Let's see, can I hurt those scorpions if I knock them down here where there's no sun? I think that's how that works. Had a fun little tantrum. It was a good time. I liked that a lot. Let's do it again! Okay, yeah. Can I knock you into the dark? Yes, that is exactly how that works. That's cool. punch him where the sun don't shine in a place where the sun don't shine. Just the pure raw destructive power. I really like that the like charge punches just create like a whole ton. Look at all this crap I've been unearthing. And then it's all nice and peaceful out here. It's fine. Nice. Yeah, why don't you come out this way? Yeah, it's cool over here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Over this way. Getting all confused-elated. There you go. There we go. Ooh, hey, what's that over there? Nice. Armadillo fossil. I like how this is like, it's supposed to be sand, but it does, you know, it looks like snow. Kind of playing with both aesthetics at once there. Can I lure that guy down here? Can I do that? Sure can. Nice. I've created an entire new environment here, and it's just a like a tunnel system underground. Whoop. Oh yeah, can I make water spheres? Sure can. Very cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, I know. I'm aware. Probably should go to a stuff shop and get more melon juice. Got a refuel on that. I've used that a couple of times. Or maybe only once. But it should replenish on like apple juice and, you know, all that stuff. That's gonna help me out in the long run. Let's see. The ground here is an unbroken blanket of dazzling sand. It forms hills and slopes as though it is undulating. We step lightly, Jeez, it's been a long day. We step lightly so as not to get buried again. The sand squeaks whenever our hard feet rub against it. It has a different consistency here. It is glossier and highly translucent. Under bright light, we believe that it can sparkle most beautifully. Donkey Kong looking all attentive,
Ooh, a map.
as if he understands a single thing that's being said. Let's be honest, how many brain cells do we think are rubbing together up there? How many neurons are firing? That's not what I meant to do. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I see a getaway guy. I think one thing that really sells like the destructive nature of the world is like the different consistencies in the materials that you're messing with, and like how they don't all break away the same way, so you actually feel like you're having a tangible effect on an actual like complicated terrain. It's not all just soft dirt that explodes at a touch. Like sometimes it's a harder material like ice or rock, and it takes like more to actually, you know, destroy it.
DK. I told you not to eat so many bananas. Now you have a tummy ache, don't you? DK, no more for you.
Is Pauline having nightmares of Donkey Kong getting belly aches from eating too many bananas? That have, like, crystallized into rock formations. Alright, yeah, let's check out the stuff shop. Let's go ahead and replenish real quick. Okay, got 3 of those. Cool. And actually, let's try the style shop right quick, yeah? Let's see, increase the chance of doubling any Bananza chips you collect by 20%. Oh, that's kind of fun. I like that. Extends your snake bonanza time. We do like that. That's fun. Yeah, I'll put that on later. I'm not too worried about it right now. Let's check out some of the other fossils that are hiding out here. Is there any other in that direction? Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Caught me by surprise. Show me the way to the fossil. Did I pass one? I guess I must have. Nice. Really have just created a whole like tunnel system down here. Oh. Oh, you want to play, don't you? Okay, we can play that. That's fine.
I knew you could do it, DK.
Get all that crap out of here. Oh,
Great job!
nice. Where the hell did we go? Where have I taken us?
Four more.
Oh, I see. Okay. Little challenge down here. Oh, and a banana. There we go. Let's see if I can lure this guy out here.
Three more.
Let's see. How do I get in there? Don't need that just yet. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I wonder where we ended up. Let's try to get this guy out here. Oh shoot! I didn't notice that. There we go.
Two more.
Nice. I already used up most of my skill points here so far.
All right.
Okay, there should be a couple more of those little balloons out here. Where are they hiding? I love the frantic little climbing. Okay, there should only be one more of these around here. Where is it? hidden behind that stuff up there. Nah, I guess that would have been too easy, huh? Where's that last balloon? Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be all the way out here. I thought by going too far away, I would have been like removing myself from the puzzle, so to speak. All right. Well, earned us a banana. Even if it, you know, took a while to get it. Oh, right, there's a whole, like, area up here that I just have not been paying any attention to. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I see that banana down there. I don't think I don't. But bigger fish and all that. Oh, nice. That's cool. Hell yeah. Nah, I ain't finished with you yet. You still gotta die. Yep, that's right. Dang. Just launched him right through the wall over there. That's awesome. Nice. All right, got the other key. Man, we've been building a lot of getaways out here.
It's our getaway! Hey, DK, are you awake? The snakes here made their very own suns. It seems like they're just as warm and bright as the sun on the surface. Brighter, maybe. So bright that it's hard to get to sleep. Good night. Got some good news.
I've actually collected a lot of, like a decent amount of stuff out this particular area.
Focus.
Nice, okay. Oh. God damn it. I don't mean to keep launching myself over the side.
Steady.
Okay. Alright, what do you got, buddy? Are you two trying to make your way down here too? I think we could travel below if only the shadow wasn't making the path so hard. That pillar isn't a very convenient in a very convenient spot, is it? I see what's going on here.
Focus.
Oh. I was thinking I could do something about that. I guess not. Okay.
Steady.
Let's see, is there another... Well, it's just that one, isn't it? And that's why we have the melon juice. Okay, okay. I think I see what's going on here. Neat. That's pretty cool. I like the way that was done. That was pretty cool.
We can go deeper.
I don't know what you're gonna build, but go ahead and build it. Nice. $12.04. I think 4 is like one of the lower ends of what we've gotten through here. Do you recommend the OG Digimon anime or the 2020 reboot? OG. 2020 is fine, but OG all the way. OG has its own set of problems, and it's like, if you're planning on watching the OG in the American dub, just understand what you're getting into, I guess. But, like, I would recommend, like, OG. Like, watch Japanese OG. I'm personally super nostalgic for, like, dub OG, but, you know, that's just me. I would say, like, if you're looking to get into the Digimon anime, just watch the original. It's still really good. The reboot has its moments, but it is unfocused, and one of the things that I really have against 2020 is that it plays one card way too soon in a way that cheapens everything that was special about that card to begin with. Using that particular plot device so early on, kind of a disservice to the storytelling. I would not recommend that as your introduction. I wouldn't say, like, treat it like the plague or anything. It ain't that serious, but, like... I'd say especially starting out. Yeah, just watch the initial one. Okay, can you throw that over here? Ooh. Thinking we need to get good at platforming here. Ah, shoot. Yep, save me, balloon.
That was close.
Man, this is some of that good platforming I've been wanting. Nice. Ah, shoot.
We're safe.
Ow. Man, I was not paying enough attention. Alright. Well, hey, that's why I bought lots of balloons. Okay, but if I get rid of too many of those obstacles, is it gonna hurt, like, what creates the floor there? Oh, come on, man. Can't be doing that to me. That's so cheap. Gotta watch out for that guy. Okay, no. I don't want to try to go about it that way. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't want to destroy too much of that because it's... Oh, okay, I guess that wall in the background is creating the majority of the shadow. So I probably don't have to worry about it too much. That's a cool little challenge. I like that. I think I might have missed an optional banana. I did. I'm not stressing over that, though. Did I build you? I did not. Yeah, this is definitely like the most like sub layers like a single layer has had. Is OG 4 kids? No, actually, it is not 4 kids. It did have some weird changes in the original dub, but like going back to the dub of the original, it was Fox Kids, but it wasn't 4 kids. So like there was stuff like, hey, they actually acknowledge that the kids live in Japan and some of the cultural differences that take place there and everything. There's a moment where one of the characters' dads is just like smoking a cigarette and stomps it on the ground, and it's just like, oh yeah, okay, sure. The 4 kids would not allow that, but Fox Kids did, because it's just like I don't know. The original Digimon anime was dealing with like some some real stuff, you know?
Thing is, when I first got to the underground world, I was just so scared. But now, I love exploring this place. Everything here is so wild and new. It's exciting, you know? I never would have felt like this if I stayed on the surface. I hope we can always go on adventures together, DK. Good night.
That's cute. That was cute. Alright, what do we got it going on over here? They seem to slither through these caverns like snakes. We have heard that the crystals will one day be used to make light fixtures or other works of art. Perhaps the snake's creations will make their way to the other lands one day. The ground has been shaking for a while now. Oh, it's even starting to take on the, like the speech patterns of the snakes. The ground has been shaking. We're not sure why. Is something coming? It sounds like something is crashing around under there. Let's go find out what it is. There he is. I wonder if this guy's gonna resign after we beat him too.
He's not fooling around. Be careful.
I need to get this thing into the light. Ooh, ouch. How would I go about that? Ah. Nice. Gotta be careful. Hell yeah. Oh, that's smart. He was even using like the helmet. Oh, hell yeah. Here comes the guitar. What the hell did this guy do? Did he just stun lock himself? I've got a feeling he's gonna leave Void's forces here too. I think he might just be tired of us at this point.
Oh, we did it, DK! You and me, we're the best! Huh? What's going on? Huh? Huh?
Yeah? Okay. Yo, what? Oh man, because she was even mentioning like a really giant, like, eel. Interesting how well they foreshadowed that. We're gonna have to go beat that thing up, spit her out. Yo, what? these guys are keeping us prisoner? That means we also can't use any of our Bananza powers. Oh, poor guy. Hey, let me out. You're finally awake. So, do you have anything to say for yourself? Polly? Don't talk nonsense. You are being held under suspicion of wrecking our disco. Piss off. Just stay put in that jail cell and think about what you've done. So, you're a bad guy? No! Well, watch your step in there. The floor is old and might give way. Yeah, cool. Thanks for the tip, idiot. Alright, gotta go get Pauline back. Situation just got dire. In this place, sound is sacred. This is a place where music-loving fractones and eels gather. May the friendship between our peoples live on in never-ending refrain. I don't think I can dive. I do not think that is an ability that I have. Simply dive down. But I can climb up. Within reason. Why is this making me feel like that water pit? Does it make me think of the prison sequence from Transformers the movie, like the old one. Jail hall. What are you doing out of your cell? Well, whatever. Yeah, I don't seem like a bad guy anyway. Where's Pauline? Oh yeah, we threw the girl who was with you in jail too. She got a good cell up top with the nice view. I am heading up there, yes. I want that banana. You may explore the upper floor. Oh, very generous of you. Yeah, sure. What are you in for? Did you get arrested in the commotion with the Harmonial too? That jailer shoved us in here without listening to a word we said. Their outlook is as rigid as their body. The girl who was with you got thrown into a cell over there. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if it isn't entirely ridiculous. If this isn't entirely ridiculous. Okay, so where the hell is Pauline? Me looking at you from inside a jail cell. Where is Pauline? Please, I'm not a Pauline. I wouldn't be caught dead riding around on your shoulders. Wait, where's Pauline gone? Oh dear, did that rampaging Harmonial get her? I suppose that means you're not going to be much help to me right now. This cell is simply not my style. I've got to find a way to blast out of here. Yeah, what the hell are you here? Ugh. I'm sure I ended up here the same way you did. The great Harmonial swept me up while I was running while it was running wild in the Radiance layer. Next thing I knew, I was here. Void brainwashed the poor thing, you see? He has control of it. It's all part of his ridiculous plan. Yeah, where's Void? I have no idea. I've cut all ties with that preposterous president. I have no interest in whatever it is he's doing or wherever it is he's doing it. Okay, well. Okay, so that does not answer the major question at hand. Where the hell is Pauline? Throw a gold chunk in this room. Okay. So that destroys concrete. There you go. Well, the exit is over there, I see. Interesting. This is actually also following the motif of a lot of the like bonus levels and everything we've encountered. With like the triangular like doorways and everything. First the perfume lady, and now you. Yeah, you don't really look like a bad guy either, so we suppose you're free to go. Hang on! The door to this floor is key to our residence. Residences. The sound is gone. Groove layer. Welcome to the Groove Layer, the most hopping spot in the whole underground world. Okay, can't open that. This is the Fossil Museum. Oh, excuse me. Collectone, the curator, keeps their collection on display here. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what there is to see. This is all stuff that we've oh, okay, we can do photo mode. So is this where the Fractones have been searching for their origin? Hey there, big fella. Think you can smash through 3,000 concrete in this layer? If you do, we'll give you a banana. Want to see your smashing stats? Nah, that's okay. Man, using a getaway just ain't the same without Pauline here. Let's go ahead and talk to Poppy. You caught up to me. You wouldn't believe what I've had to deal with. I stopped to ask one of the Fractones how to get out of here, and do you know what it said? It said the sound turned purple. Not a helpful answer, obviously. Wait a minute. It said the sound turned purple. Perhaps I should use an old trick and look into things. I can see a Terra Voider beyond each one of these three doors. That fool. It looks like Void used his obnoxious turret voiders to silence the music. What else can I tell you? What's a Terra Voider? He's using the Terra Voiders to silence the disco's music. See, the Great Harmonial is a huge music fan. If the disco were to start thumping again, well, the Harmonial might just boogie away the brainwashing. You expect me to tell you all of my secrets? Fine, the glasses you've seen me wear are, in fact, Voidco IntelliSense specs. They have powerful sensors in them. They're stylish enough, but I had hoped I'd never have to use them again. Okay, so they have like a practical purpose. Well, I'll tell you what. We have made some progress tonight. We got our final transformation. We lost our best friend. We dug a few more layers deep. We got to see Diddy and Dixie. We talked about Zelda lore. All of this stuff. I think it might be time to call it for tonight. And I think, tomorrow, unfortunately, I do think I'm gonna have to take a break from streaming the game. So tomorrow, I don't think I'll be streaming, but I think Monday night, when I get home from work, we're gonna do this again, and we're gonna play a bit more. And honestly, I'm starting to kind of get the feeling we might be like inching closer towards the ending. So I think on the next one, I'm probably gonna leave like a little spoiler warning on the thumbnail and on the on the thumbnail and on the whatchamacallit, like title, because like if we're not moving into like finale territory, like at least with the context that we're in here right now, this is stuff like I wouldn't want somebody just accidentally like seeing this kind of thing. It's like, oh god, where's Pauline? What happened to her? You know, that sort of thing. I wouldn't want somebody just accidentally stumbling across like a little thing like that, because I wasn't expecting that little separation there, and it's interesting. So, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. We're gonna pick this back up again Monday night. So, not tomorrow. Gonna be taking a break from the streaming tomorrow, but Monday night we're gonna get back on and play more Donkey Kong. Well, with all of that said, stick around, and I'll see if I can find somebody to raid, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next mission.